Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Autism Father here at the old spawn. We are saying goodbye. This is the last time anybody's going to see it. And I don't know, not really emotional, but at the same time, I'm gonna miss it because PSJ is not on now. I still remember the day I paid to have a server. I am recording. The day that I decided to take the plunge. I knew that I wanted to do a server for children with autism. And I gave them my info and I paid for a server and I signed on, and there was trees and a desert and a mountain and this was Spawn, and I thought, time to make this happen. And I started with that welcome sign because I spawned right over here. And so I wanted that to be the first thing that people saw. And then behind it, up on the mountain, I made the lodge, which I told PSJ. And it's true, it was actually my version of the cozy cottage, but I wanted it to be not a cottage, but a lodge where everybody could get together and go off and have adventures together. And then I made the walkway. The pyramid didn't come for quite some time. Most of these buildings came much later. That redstone building I made, it's not made out of redstone, but inside it has buttons and levers that show beginners how to do some things. And I had this walkway here, but instead of this train station, which goes down and underneath, on either side of this there were villager posts where players could trade with villagers. One of our admins ended up making a huge hotel right here. That's actually been moved over there now. And we put in a warp room. Can we do fireworks? I don't know if they're set up. Ooh, actually it's still clicking. Why is this on? Oh well, we won't be doing fireworks. That's okay. And then we ended up adding a zoo. A lot of these builds, you'll notice a lot of it's cobblestone and things like that. And same with the other side. People built right here because this was Spawn, and they didn't go too far to begin with. And so we got cobble over here, cobble over there, and eventually our world grew to the point where it was just so big that it couldn't save anymore without kicking people off. It's like 150 gigabytes. It's so massively huge. People have asked for downloads so that they can remember and things like that, but we just can't. We can't have that many people downloading 150 gigs of a world. Sorry, no fireworks. Not set up. Yeah. It's going to be something. I'm going to miss it. Obviously we have much bigger and better things, but this still means a lot, right? Like here we have, this was in July or August, somewhere around there. We had the big epic dragon fight, which I have in a video. We've had regular wither fights starting in August. And I have a lot of videos of those. And we've done so much here. We've just done so much. All the fireworks for the 4th of July, everything that we've ever done is right over this lake. Christmas we had here. We never took down the decorations because January 1st, we opened up the brand new worlds with a brand new spawn, so there was no sense in removing all this stuff, especially since 1 month later, January 31st, today, this world will be closed forever. Yep. How many more minutes? 5 minutes. Yeah, it's sad. Am I twitching? You mean Twitch TV? No, I'm not. We had our first celebrity visitor who appeared inside this pyramid and did a grand tour of quite a few places, and eventually set himself up a home right over here. October 3rd, built by Paul Soares Jr. Yep. He paid us a visit and set up a cozy cottage. We have copied it to the new world, but it's just not the same. I mean, it's still his blocks, and if you were to check, it would say, you know, block placed by Paul Soares Jr., but it's not the same. This is where he placed it in this world. And we had Terrace HD come and build an IKEA right next door. So the next day when Paul Soares Jr. came back, there was an IKEA so he could furnish his cottage. And that was a lot of fun. Welcome to PSJ's cottage. Look out for spy chickens. Yeah, so see, we have builds over there, in behind. We have the old AutCraft logo and the ever festive decorated lodge. Complete with hidden door down to the enchanting room. Yeah, it's going to be strange not having this world to come to anymore. I mean, ever since we started the new world with the new spawn and everything, nobody really comes here anymore. I came here a few times and it was just so empty. It was kind of sad. It was so empty. World does not want to load. It was kind of, I think that was more emotional. It was just walking around here with nobody because they were all off in the new spawn and the new worlds and things, doing things. And I was looking around at this world going, you know, what a ghost town. But now we're having a good farewell. We have quite a few players. Still very much a ghost town everywhere else. But at least we have everybody over. Look at, see that? We have everybody over here having a good time, so it feels like a good way to say goodbye. Yep. This is where it all started. The day that I shared a link for an idea on my personal Facebook profile with just a few friends. Man, what a ride it's been since then. Why are you asking to teleport over and over again? The first 2 nights after I shared that link, I envisioned a nice little server with a nice little village and some people building some nice little houses, and I'd be able to play with them from time to time. That first 2 nights, I got over 730 emails. And then since then, we've had articles in magazines, people at support groups talking about us. a Paul Soares Jr. visit. We were a part of the Mind Crack charity marathon where we got to meet some of them, and we got more exposure. And then Autism Speaks did a big article or 3 on us, and they had such a great response that we were listed as one of the top 10 autism stories of 2013. Very, very cool. And it's all of that was based on this world. It all happened while we played here. And we had so much fun together. But now it's time to say goodbye. So, for old Autville, on the not very old AutCraft server. This is Autism Father saying thanks for watching. Thanks for a lot of memories already in only 7 months. So goodbye, Autville. You served us very, very well. But we're going on into 2014, bigger and better than ever. All new memories ahead of us. So have a good night. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.